Hey guys, welcome back to the channel, and before I start, I want to thank everyone who helped us on the way to 1,000 subscribers. Like, holy shit. Like, damn. Honestly, I had really thought I'd never get this far, this fast. Like, to be honest. Like, I started up the channel, what, a month? Like a month and a half, 2 months ago, and we got 1K. Jesus, I'm still kind of awestruck of how fast it's happened. But again, I just want to say thank you to all you guys who have supported me to run this channel. And I want to say thank you to you guys who have been supporting me. You guys are the reason I keep doing this. But with that out of the way, this is what if Deku was betrayed. And before I start the story, one, there's a script, so there's got to be first person. I will be pointing out who's saying it. And two, this takes place the months after the overhaul fight. Just want to point that out, so people don't go in the comments and start yelling at me about this doesn't make any sense for the timeline. I'm pointing it out now. This is happening after Deku saves Eri from overhaul. Sorry if I sound a little rusty. I am. But yeah, let's get to the story. Okay, for starters, Deku has been tasked with the primary care for Eri, and for that, she calls him Papa. He nearly passed out in the common space of the class's shared dorm the first time she called him that. It got a laugh out of everyone, and many were honestly not that surprised to see Deku fill the role of father figure for little Eri quite well. She sometimes joins him on his morning training because she says, "I want to be strong like Papa," or "Papa, I want to be the strongest. I want to be a hero just like him," while she's waving her little fist in the air, getting many coos from mostly everybody besides the explosive Bakugo and the stoic Todoroki. Shut up. I'm not Endeavor, so I can't really hit the voice well. But yeah. She is already taking a liking to most of everyone in the class. When she was introduced to them, to the point of even calling them auntie and uncle, well, everyone gladly accepted, knowing that the girl they are helping cares for and sees them as a family. And thanks to a little encouragement from Eri and his friends, Deku finally asked out his not-so-secret crush, Uraraka, and she said yes. They've been together for almost 5 months now, and they couldn't be happier. Heck, Eri is happy to finally have a mama and a family. Of course, garners some teasing from the resident Mina Ashido. But everything looked up for our green-haired hero. There's always something dark. There's always something in the darkness lurking and waiting for the opportunity to strike. Man. Ugh. I regret monologuing. Sorta, kinda, nada. Today was Uraraka and Deku's 5th anniversary. And he and Eri just finished up the morning training, and we're on the way back to the dorms so they can get ready to pick up the present Deku picked out to help Eri, picked out with the help of Eri and the girls, of course. Deku smiles with glee, looking at his daughter. You excited today, Snowball? Eri, jumping up and down with excitement. Oh, and if I point out Eri and she's saying Papa, that means Deku. I'm pretty sure you already commented that. You bet, Papa. I can't. It feels weird to say that. I don't know why though. I can't wait. To see the look on Mama's face when you give her the necklace. I know she's gonna love it. But sadly, that excitement was quickly turned into fear and worry the moment they stepped into the doors of the dorm. Deku was immediately, and I mean immediately, slapped in the face and was flooded with so much confusion until Uraraka, having tears streaming down her face. How could you? I thought I knew you, but it looks like I fell in love with a villain. Eri was trying to reach for her papa, trying to bring him back down, but was stopped by Uraraka pulling her away. Watch the little girls disobey. Eri, Eri, scared. Why are you doing to Papa? He didn't do anything wrong. Deku and Eri began looking around the common space to see the entire classes there, with many looks of anger, hatred, while some of sympathy and concern. Deku, who was obviously confused, I would be too. I would honestly be too, being accused of something that he never did. What is going on? Can someone explain what is going on? Ida, angered. Not only do you commit a crime and betray our trust, but you have an tendency to feign annoyance, and I am applying to want Jesus. Ida. Oh, before I go too deep, I didn't write this script. I want to point that out. Shout out to Joey Casper. He wrote this script. Go look him up. You'll find him, probably. Deku's world begins to shatter, not knowing what's going on while still looking around. Seeing Eri struggle to get out of Uraraka's grip to try to help him down, but to no avail. Then, when Kirishima and Kaminari both rushed to their friend and tried to defuse the situation, at least some people got his back. Like, if I was being framed for a crime I didn't commit, I would, respect and very care about the people who are going to stand up for me and prove that I didn't do it. Kirishima, everybody calm down. We all know Mito Bro wouldn't do any of this. He has been set up somehow. I'm with Kirishima. Pick your sides in the comments. Team Deku or no Team Deku? Put them in the comments, and we'll find out by the end of this story if Deku is the traitor or not. So, put them in the comments. Put them in the comments if you are Team Deku or not Team Deku. Come up with a name for not Team Deku. I feel like that's an annoying name. But out of the way, back to the story. Kaminari, yeah, Midoriya has done no such... has done so much for us and came so far. Why would he need to resort being a criminal? Two very high proven points. Again, put your teams in the comments. Team Deku or not Team Deku? Let's just call them Team Hero and Team Traitor. Pick your side. Team Hero will be with Deku and Team Traitor will not be. And we'll find out by the end of this if Deku is the traitor or not. But the others weren't having it. They were applied by their so-called friend who they trusted, but turns out they have been playing them for fools and not accept a bi-colored haired team with an explosive Pomeranian and their female classmates until their teacher, Aizawa Sensei, best boy teacher. And we know if we got three in my opinion, three best teachers, And those are Kakashi from Naruto, Aizawa from MHA, and Kiro Sensei from Assassination Classroom. And if you know all three of those characters, you are a god. But back to the space. Mr. Aizawa, concerned. Good, you restrain him. That makes this easier. It was clear that Mr. Aizawa knew his problem child was set up, but sadly there was nothing he could do. That was until a rat bear dog thing, known as Principal Nezu, popped out of his capture gear and hopped onto the ground. Nezu, furious. Mr. Midoriya, we have evidence of you breaking into UA this morning and stealing files on everyone to be given to the League of Villains. And what do you have to say for yourself for these crimes? Nezu proceeds to show the security footage on the TV. In the comment space, which shows Deku in his hero costume breaking into Nezu's office and stealing said files. The residents of 1A were already angry, but the news seeing this evidence were beyond furious. The few who knew Deku would never do something like this. Deku stunned, but that's not impossible. I was training with Eri this morning. There's no way I could have done this. Eri crying. That's right, me and Papa were training together, and I know Papa is a hero and wouldn't do things like this. That's when All Might stepped into the common room, spacing looking worse for wear. All Might, very saddened. Young Midoriya, it pains me to say this, but with the overwhelming evidence, I'm afraid I have no choice but to send you to Tartarus prison for your crimes. He couldn't help but shed a few tears after saying that. Again, people don't want to turn him in, but they had to. And what are you talking about overwhelming evidence? It's a one video. Deku was beginning to tear up after this. Most of his so-called friends and girlfriend and teachers don't even believe him that he's innocent and just blindly started accusing him. It was enough for him to have a breakdown, but knew he had to be strong for Eri to show that everything will be alright. Hopefully. Nezu, calm down. Now, if you would, Miss Uraraka, would you so kindly deactivate your quirk so we can take him away? Oh, forgot to mention, yeah. She happily obliged and deactivated her quirk, which resulted in Deku falling face first in the floor, which was Eri ran up to her papa's side to check on him. Eri, the tears kept pouring down. You gotta feel bad for Eri, man. Papa, are you okay? I know you're a hero, and heroes wouldn't do such a thing. Deku, he envelops her into a hug. Don't worry, Eri, once this mess is all cleared up, we'll get some apple ice cream to... Aw, that's cute. He turns to her and smiles at her, fighting back the tears. Uraraka, angry. That's enough, you scum, trying to manipulate my daughter into your schemes. Bitch. It's Floaty Bitch. It's not Uraraka anymore. If I refer to Floaty Bitch in this story, it's Uraraka. God, I'm laughing at my own jokes. Deku couldn't help but feel heartbroken after that. The woman he loves not giving him a chance to defend himself. He released Eri from the hug and told her to be a good girl till he came back, which the little girl sadly nods before running to their dorm room, leaving trails of tears. Deku got up and Nezu placed canceling cuffs on Deku and asked Aizawa and All Might to escort him to the prison, but Aizawa asked Bakuro to come and help escort him to the car waiting outside. The gates was extra security, which Nezu nodded in agreement. As quartet were walking Deku to the car, he didn't notice that they were bringing him out of view of everyone along, without a view of any security cameras. Then Bakugo pulls Deku immediately into a hug, which leaves the two heroes and former hero in training stunned. Bakugo said, I know you wouldn't do this in your whole life, you damn shitty nerd. You may have done a lot of things, and I know you ain't no traitor. And it's not just me, Icy Hot Wreck. Okay, let me translate. Todoroki, Mina, Momo, Froppy, Invisible Girl. I don't know who Weird Ears is. Mask Face Mute. I think you guess, and think you can already guess the other two. Aizawa couldn't help but smirk, knowing that all his students are not idiots. And it's not just them, not just me and All Might either. Aizawa said, a few teachers and pros know you're innocent, and we'll do everything in our power to set you free, problem child. All Might's still saddened, but trying to remain strong. It's true, Midoriya. Even All Might's detective friend is helping in the investigation. Deku couldn't help but shed a few tears of happiness that his classmates and teachers believed him. Yeah, he couldn't help but smile, but then got into the car and was shipped off to Tartarus. I'm gonna have to cut this shorter than I want it to be, because of time. Make sure to like, subscribe, and I'll see you guys in the next part. Peace.